Hey, how's it going, everyone? Just going to share with you a very useful training set that, if you don't know it, you might enjoy it. I learned this originally from my coach, Anton Anasenko. It's interval training, but you have many different ways of doing intervals. Most people know intervals as 1 minute on, 1 minute off. That's the most common for 10 rounds. It can be done for 20 rounds. You can have longer rest periods, longer work periods. There's many different ways of doing it. These sets. A very useful set was alternating weights and lifts. So you would have 10 rounds. You would have, say, typically when I learned it was jerk 32 kilograms, long cycle 24 kilograms, and you alternate. So 1 minute jerk, rest for 1 minute, then 1 minute long cycle, rest, and you continue for the 10 rounds, 5 rounds each. Over the years I found this a very useful tool, depending on your goals for an athlete. It can be very good to increase pace, workload, or when you're trying to increase the weight of the bells. So like myself for the moment. So then I could use heavier sets on the jerk and then drop back on the long cycle. Okay, pace wise, you really want to, I think your long cycle pace, you really want to be keeping to about the 9 to 10 a minute is a good pace for the weight. And then your jerks can increase obviously once you start going long cycle. I do remember when I was competing, one of my favorite sets was to do it on 24s all the way through, keep the same weight, try to do 20 jerks a minute and 12 long cycle. That was always a really good pace, but you could try it out. It's very useful. Generally speaking, you do heavier on the jerk and lighter on the long cycle for the weight. Again, you can reverse it. You could decide to go heavier on the long cycle, maybe a slightly slower and then faster pace. So that would be one method of intervals, and then they would use that same type of training concept for a continuous set. So you could do 10 minutes, but in the 10-minute set, you would do 1 minute jerk, and then the next minute long cycle jerks are alternating for continuous set. They can be quite testing sets because the changing of pace and energy systems that you're using between long cycle and jerk. So guys, I hope you find that useful. It's a nice training for myself to start increasing my pace in kettlebells, because I can do the jerk and then drop back on the long cycle. The long cycle feels light, but I can still get a good pace with it. So starting to build my endurance, my ability to withstand workloads. So guys, give it a bash. If you give it a try and you enjoyed it, leave a comment.